Hello there, everybody. It is me, No Name 117 Spore, back with Rule the Waves 3 as France, currently to September of 1951. And I now have some money after taking an option to piss off Italy a little bit. Um, so I was looking at what could be done. At some point, Leon is going to have to go in for the, you know, massive rebuild. We are converting her to an all-center line layout so we can get another couple missile tubes on her, and eventually Victor Hugo is going to have to undergo that same refit, but I think I'm going to stagger them a little bit, or try to stagger the cruisers. At some point, Clemenceau and Normandy are going to have to go in. That's probably going to be pretty soon. I wouldn't be shocked if frankly, I wouldn't be shocked if all the battle cruisers have to go in during this peace period, or at least close to the end of it. Um, but I'm thinking right now it might be more worthwhile to take some of the destroyers and minesweepers in. How many of these new ones did we get built? We got 12 of them built, which is not as much as I wanted. I can actually reserve some of them to save a little bit more money too. I have no idea if that actually saved money or not. But if I'm looking at destroyers, we can see the old, okay. First of all, the Poconos and Peaks, I think, are getting cut down to a, this sort of role. So I'm trying to think about how to, really get the most, or what needs to be cut from these ships. Um, be able to get that, that priority up. Seriously overweight. I'm trying to. They're too fast, I think, looking at it now. I pretty much have to do a replace machinery on these guys. Um, in order to get them up to date and get their ASW value up. It's a little annoying, but oh well. We'll join the they'll join all the older destroyers. I think this is going to be an episode of destroyer management. I think that's what I want to spend most of this money on at the moment. Even though there are still other ships I have to update. There's a lot of destroyers I got to update. Move the Poconos down to the ASW fleet, move the Peaks down to the ASW fleet. The Francis class probably needs to be rebuilt with surface ship missiles. A good chunk of the fleet destroyers need to be built with anti-surface ship missiles, and I do need to start on the next destroyer class. I am also going to have to consider another super carrier at some point soon. Not quite there yet. Come on. There we go. I can give Corbet a new commander. We do have a Brilliant, right? Sitting around. Brilliant damage control expert. Actually, I could put him on Rochambeau, too. I'll put the Brilliant on Rochambeau. And I can get a average here. Unless there is a Brilliant. Oh, we have a Brilliant on a Coastal Destroyer Division. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll take him. And possibly move him up later. That's exactly why I have the Coastal Destroyer Divisions, to figure out where the Brilliants are. Alright, so destroyer-wise, the Tiger class has lost a knot, the Francis class has lost a knot. I do have to real quickly send the Peaks in. Or rebuild. Okay. So Peaks, Radar Director, you need that, you need that. Increased depth charge storage is so expensive though. But I'm gonna get rid of these broadside mounts. I'll bring the radar limit up a little bit. Cut her down to 3-inch guns to get additional radar-directed medium anti-aircraft in there. Probably bring the radar up to 5. That was really costing me on the other one. Thinking about it now. Topside limit exceeded. Fire control's not the best type. Alright. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, let's do that. That's fine. You cannot install your best radar. That's fine. These aren't fleet destroyers anymore. They're going to be ASW ships. Okay, so that's refits on the Falcon and Peak class handled, which are now moving out of mainline fleet service and into trade protection service. I should definitely consider getting more corvettes for trade protection as well. Probably not missile corvettes, but like, you know, minesweeping corvettes. Probably. ASW corvettes. Let's send the Peaks in for their rebuilds. So there we go. Peaks are in for 4 months. Falconos are in for 8, but you know, there's not too many of them. I'm gonna open the Mogador class. I do want to get a new sort of ship of this style. Let me put the belt coverage down to narrow, because apparently that's actually a good idea for destroyers. Radar tech limit, let's go up a notch. I do want to see if I can get that extra knot of speed, but we will see. I cannot. We'll get the increased depth charge storage. Probably no point in torpedo reloads. Yeah, I'll get the extra light anti-aircraft gun. So pretty content with how that looks. Hull size did change a little bit, but it doesn't seem to have modified the positions of anything too extreme. Oh. Flat deck. It's a destroyer. Apparently, the like narrow belt is kind of broken in the game right now, so that's why I'm trying it. Yeah, I think this is reasonable. There's no missile systems I can add. Yeah, no missile systems I can add. All right. Pick a name. I kind of like the Glaive class. Yeah, it'll take 2 months to 2 months to design, at which point, you know, most of the Mogadors should be coming online at about that point in time. Alright, so what destroyer classes need refits? The Impedes are getting O, or getting the O tag. So what I'm gonna do to these older Oriflammes from 1901. Wow, you can only you can only fit the increased depth charge storage. This might have to be a machinery replacement just to get some weight back. And even that's really not enough. Honestly, there's not much I can do for these. Yeah, let's just hold off on those. Um, okay, so what about the Insenru? These are some 900 tonners, so they're a little smaller. We could do that swap. Um, go down to 3-inch. Yeah, okay, you know what? I think I do need to do the engine rebuilds to get these things to a reasonable ASW value. But that's pretty reasonable. Okay, and then after this, I think it's gonna be. It doesn't look like I can do too much in terms of refitting these older destroyers into ASW vessels particularly effectively. Um, I may just have to deal with them having the, you know, obsolete tag on them, because updating them is just gonna put them overweight no matter what I do. Um, and I can't expand their capability that much without an engine rebuild. Maybe the Cask and Javelin classes will be good, because there's still a good number of each of them left. Um, yeah, even the Oriflammes are just old at this point. They will go on, still useful for trade protection, but they're not great. I probably do need to consider replacing those. Okay, but with that done, let's get on to the actual important destroyers. So if we're looking at what classes need refurbishment, the Princess class, two of them remaining need it badly. The Tiger class needs it. The Escopette class needs it. Catapult class needs it. The Flamberge class needs it. So these all need refits, as well as these. Mosquito class is also at this point a fleet destroyer that does not have any anti-surface ship missiles on it. But anyway, here we go. Princess class, first of all, replace the machinery. Second of all, go to a diesel. It would be nice to get auto-loading guns if possible, but it's not the top priority right now. You are a little bit older of ships, so I will give you ASW mortar rockets, but we do need to get more radar on you. Due to a need to save weight, I will be getting rid of one of the torpedo tubes. I'll be keeping the other mount at that, and then you need missile launchers. So can I fit 2 of them on with a reload? That is really overweight. Okay, if we keep radar limit down, it's doable. And actually, it's probably doable to do 2 more. Yeah, okay. So this is doable. Unfortunately, she is past her topside capacity now. She's way past her topside capacity, which I think I'm just gonna have to accept. Actually, you know what? Why would I have to accept it? Okay, I kind of do still have to accept it even with this, but it does allow me to get around it, or somewhat get around it. And then the missiles would likewise go back here. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna add a little graphic for the hedgehog launcher. So I'm gonna do maybe a 12-foot circle, maybe out here. And then I think it's a gray, smallest one I can get. For a single to 180. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think that's fine. Would be nice to get auto loaders there. What if I do that? Increase the rounds of ammo a bit, and yeah, there we go. Topside load is barely over. Um, isn't great, but it is, it's what I can get. I'd like to get that extra radar limit. It's just so expensive. Um, it's too difficult to try to push the destroyers to radar level 6, other than, if I'm building a new set. But that should get the Franciscs updated. That'll give him a capacity of 6 anti-ship missiles. Which is going to be important for battles. They don't retain the same torpedo armament that they did before, but oh well. And of course, getting the gun updates is good. How much is that actually costing me per month? Oh, 318, so it's not super bad. And then to chuck one more class into the rebuild pile, I think it'll be the Escopettes. So radar director, get level 5. That's good. Cut the number of mines down all the way. So these were more gunboat destroyers. I'm gonna get rid of those and put in an autoloader instead. You do need to replace the machinery, go up to diesels. I think I get rid of that and then add in missile launchers. Ooh, I have enough. I have enough to make this work. Problem is I just don't quite have the topside capacity to make this work. So I think she's also going to be another one of these 6 launcher designs, and I invest the rest into more ammo. Back here. And this will, this will get me properly into a missile era for, you know, for these ships. Trying to decide if there's any good spot for me to put this extra mass. I think more more ammo for the main guns so that they can keep shooting longer. And just because I do probably want something up here, because, you know, it's been replaced. I don't know specifically what's going up there. Maybe that would be like an anti-aircraft gun. Yeah, let's make that an anti-aircraft gun. Um, that about there. Okay. What if I make this dreadnought era instead? 2-inch. I guess that'll work. Alright, so this is probably going to eat up the remainder of my money. Well, not the remainder of my money. This will probably leave me on about 1,000 a turn, which is where I think I want to be comfortably left for the moment. Um, of course, I will have more ships that more ships I still got to refit, but I think this will be a comfortable monthly balance for now. Um, given what's going in, and if I still have some of this money a little later on, it will be chucking more of the destroyer classes in for rebuilds to missiles. Probably, honestly, once everything completes, it'll be like the Tiger class going in all at once. Yeah, okay. I think I'm comfortable with this. You know, that's 12 months on those though. So it's about a year to actually rebuild these things with missiles. God damn. Um, we're three on a bunch, or we're three on getting the carriers done. Leon Gambetta is going to go through the kind of the multiple refit period. Uh, who doesn't have a commander? Oh yeah, the land station, which I use for an incompetent or well connected below average. 13th Coastal also needs someone, which I mean this division doesn't have anyone in it, so let's take a random captain to frigate. Oh hey, hold on, 3rd Coastal needs a commander too. Um, unknown. Ignore, ignore. I know all the carriers don't have any air units. It's peacetime. Who cares? I should maybe consider spying on Spain, because I think a war with them would be really good for us. Oh, nice. My prestige improves. 2nd Light Cruiser Division left the service and unassigned average. Actually, let me get the research back up to like 12% with the remaining money. So one of the divisions, yeah, 2nd Light Cruiser is not going to have their commander. They do have some above averages I can assign, so you guys can get an above average. I don't believe I saw another commander leaving, so I think we're good. All right, and we're still at we're still at peacetime. The war still ended fairly recently. I probably got like 4 years left before things start going bad. 7 destroyers have commissioned. Excellent. Mogador class is getting into service, and new medium bomber prototypes. So, okay, all of them can carry heavy missiles. They don't have as much bomb load as the previous block. Only 2 of them can carry torpedoes, which I think automatically excludes the Farman. Uh, all these, I don't think range matters at this point. Um, yeah. let's see. I'm looking at it, I think the Newport. I think I go for the Newport. Getting the higher speed is important. Um, Even if that does bring some other worse stats here, I think that's the bomber I go for. But I do like the current block too. It's pretty much a side grade. Okay, so of the glaive class, I need 8 of these in service. All right, request proposals. We still only have light jet fighters. God damn it. Um, I have no idea how close we are on tech for new or to get things which aren't light jets. But let's just get a double range light jet. Yeah, fanfare is still 2 months out. We are going to get the food rays back into service here, and I think at that point it's redesign another carrier. Reserve the Mogadors. I need to get these newer glaive class being built. Um, this should largely fix my funding, although Leon Gambetta is going to immediately have to go in for another rebuild. And honestly, maybe the approach with the older ships is to not refit them yet, but to just pump out newer minesweeping corvettes. There we go. There's the Foudre class back in service. Leon Gambetta needs to go in for a second refit now. New float plane scout. It's been a little bit since we've gotten one. How good is it? It's slower, but with more range. I'll take it. We'll see what that nets us. Anyway, hooray! New jet-capable carriers. Well, not new ones, but older, rebuilt ones. Now reserved. Leon Gambetta, you get your second refit in this process now. And I gotta remove all these mount duplications because they're there for whatever reason. So it seemed like the only way to do this is to manually remove them. Like this. Would have previously been anti-aircraft gun. No, not even anti-aircraft guns. These would have previously been a Terschbat honor, which eventually got removed. Okay. So now the second rebuild. Just make sure this still works, right? Yes, that still works. And just to make sure, I will give her armored turrets. Topside load is exceeded. That'll get fixed next time. So, you know what? Let's just cut it down so that it's not... I'll leave it there. So that'll be the more expensive refit for Leon Gambetta, but that is going to eat away at my funds pretty seriously. And then the next rebuild's going to be the major one. Or the really major one where it's just going to, you know, she's going to eat away at my funds. And when that rebuild starts, I think I am going to start work on Victor Hugo to a similar configuration. But yeah, next rebuild for Leon Gambetta is going to be the, oh, let me redo the superstructure of this ship build. That will be the Leon Gambetta is being updated to the same standard as Aubin Sully. Okay, so I have a little bit of money remaining. Those two will re-enter service next turn, which is when I think I chuck two more aircraft carriers in. Um, oh, as well as, fanfare enter service. So, yeah, I'm gonna go one more turn here. Let's go low spying on Spain. We should maybe low spying on Britain too to try to steal some intel from them, steal some tech. Oh, hold on, hold on. Who have we lost? Okay, guy got promoted. Yeah. So guy got promoted. Is that yeah, he was a division guy, so no, he might have been on a oh wait, no, Sirocco didn't have a commander anyway. Um yeah, let's move the guy from Rochambeau up. And then give you a new commander. So do I have an above average on like a destroyer division? No, I don't. I have averages on them. I have an average 80 aviator and Foudre. I have an average I'm about to sneeze. I'll never know. Um, yeah, I guess I'll just grab a regular average then for Rochambeau. And then, yeah, let's go next month. But, hooray, that's four, like, proper jet-capable carriers in service. And all I'm hoping for now is that we get jet attackers soon. Okay. Above average music lover. Both. Yeah, I'll let Blavet move up. Or move to the army. There we go. Now I can get, proper jet planes once the new light jets complete in about 7 months. God damn it. That also does mean that there are officers I have to start assigning. So Ob needs a new officer, first of all. You get an average. It was one of the CLs, right? Hmm. No, no. Okay. Besnard's promoted admiral. Alright, I think this is the turn. Now with the peaks or with those two peaks mothballed, and that one reserved to save some more money. This is the turn where Bosch and Le Havre go in. Alright, so this will be a very similar refit to what I just did. So jet capable, or what I did last episode. But I believe these are going to need like 59 planes. Yeah. So we can cut those down to 3-inch autoloaders. More ammo. Alright. I mean, maybe the thought is that I get rid of a couple of the, actually, what if I keep these at 4-inch autoloaders and get rid of a couple, no, 3-inch autoloaders are lighter. Hmm. I want to see if I can get that 60th plane in here, but I'm trying to think about how I do that. I kind of want something that differentiates the two Foch class from each other, or the two sets of Foch from each other. Um, I am, yeah, no, I don't think I can get rid of enough 3-inch guns to add that extra plane in. I could go down to normal accommodation and get the extra plane. I'm kind of preparing the accommodation thing for, the future, because eventually you do run into an issue. But I think that's around 1970, so I might actually just leave that off. Alright, anyway, yeah. So I will try that. 4-inch can't really do. Yeah, not. I think the 3-inch right now is just better. Warning, symmetric black. I'm gonna remove those and then add in uh, catapult. Now, my logic behind moving the or reducing the accommodation down to normal is, well, first of all, I can get the extra plane. The spacious really doesn't do too much right now. It will matter, I think, sometime in the 60s or 70s, but these carriers will probably need a refit before then. And I think I can add it on with the refit. So that's my current thought process on that. Is I think I can get these guys to a better point if I actually do that rebuild. Anyway, catapult jet 180. I think I need 2 of these. Yeah, one there. Mirror it to the other side. Um, yeah, okay. Remove these elevators. I'll probably be removing that one. Remove the arresting gear, which is currently on there. Okay. And then move all these little mounts. Okay, cool. Okay, so structure 3, I want you to be recolored to that. Structure 4, and this is where, you know, properly get this. You know what? Here, I'm gonna have that one be angled again. I'm gonna bring these forward a little bit. Seven. Then no, you go that way. 8, 9. Um, 11. Oh, hold on. Asymmetric superstructure. Yes, there we go. I think this is pretty similar to what I had done to the other carrier of this. Actually, let me see if I can mess with this just a little bit. No, move 15 out that way. Yeah, I'll put it there, and then we can put an elevator there to just kind of hide how weird that geometry is. Okay. I think that's a reasonable start to the modification of the superstructure of this thing. Asymmetric turret positions. So those ones stay. I think it is these back two here that need to be moved. Probably about here. Okay, cool. Um, Structure one there. Okay, you know what? I'll bring that out to there. You know what? Okay, you know what? Hmm. Is this the one which has the back end bit? No, it isn't. How about I do this and then 11 go there. You know what? You stay there. It's 13. I want to move. You know what? Oh, where would I want to put this then? Maybe. Hmm. That looks pretty good actually. Um, yeah, I'm already very, very, very content with how just that set of lines turned out. Yeah, this conversion might actually wind up looking better than the other ones I did for this class. Okay, so structure 2 is kinda this portion, so yeah, let's I think it's reasonable to have that stretch out a little bit over the side. You know what? No, hold on, hold on. Go back in. Ooh, hold on. You know what? No, no, no. I am gonna have that go out more. Means, you know, 7 is gonna go back here then. 8. move that for 10. 11 can go back there. And then with 16, we can kind of reinstall this little portion here. Ah, there we go. That's actually looking pretty good. And then structure 3. Do I even need to change much with this? I mean, I'll probably extend this one out a little bit. Maybe I'll mess with these. Okay, that kind of works. Yeah, let's add a little, or let's use some of these additional points to just add some more detail. Oh wait, no, hold on. That one I want over here actually. Oh, one. Okay. Oh, there we go. We get another little set over here. There we go. Okay, that's structure 3 modified. Structure 5 is going to be repainted to white, but I think I'm actually going to change it to a line structure and for now, clear it. Okay, so I need the arrow. Let's probably stick with the white arrow small on this. 350 about. Um, Actually, here, let me just check. What's the angle of this? It's probably fine. It's probably fine. The 350 is probably fine. And then on CV, there should be a center line. I did use the center line white last time. I do want to see about this T-square. The T-square is just too big for that or for this carrier. Yeah. And you do have this angled deck center line white, which is a little better, but not the greatest. Actually, I can probably make this work on this carrier. I think I need to set its rest angle like 348 rather. I'm gonna have to do that for this too. Let me just copy that. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of setting these other ones. Okay. I think that's fine for the center line. So, hmm, I don't want to do structure 5. Let's start it like this. Okay. Hold on. Thought I define. Oh no, I must have. I didn't click the right points to define. Okay. Hmm. I know I've sent the carriers in share your designs, and I want to have a quick look at one of the other ones I've already done. For share your designs on the Discord. So gonna have to scroll up a bit, but a lot. There we go. So how did I do it? So it is kind of double lined on the. I think that's the Joffre class. So stop being asymmetric. So it kind of starts like this. And then from here, it's where we go out. Um, I could probably get by with faking this somewhat by doing this. Okay, so then, yeah. So you go over there, you go all asymmetric. I forgot to toggle the asymmetric superstructure. Um, let's just modify these locations just a touch. Actually, you know what? Let's put that there. No, put it here. Actually, let's swing that over that way. Bring that to that side. Down. Cross. Alright, now we can bring that back up. About there. That. Okay, we can get some pretty good alignment out of this, but I think these are just slightly out of proportion. There we go. That piece probably needs to be back just slightly. Okay. Okay, so let's just bring that all the way up. Okay, bring this back to about here. You know what? No, let's bring this back like over here more. Um, yeah, the elevator will probably be here. Actually, you know what? No, I will route it in this way. 'Cause that needs to be about there. Okay, you know what? Align this piece in there. Hmm. Yeah, we'll do a little kind of go around that. Okay, there we go. Get some actual superstructure in on this thing. Um, I do think that the that center rectangle gets removed. I'm actually pretty content with how that came out, like, on its own. So, let's see. Of the things I need to add, I do need to add in... I'll need to add in the resting wires, but I want this red twin bar long first. That rest angle, which would be 348. That will be roughly where the wires are. And then I need more elevators. So white outline, I'm gonna use the white outline elevator. Um, that's gonna go up there. And then I need a couple side elevators. Which would be, oh yeah, here. So I need, not the dark gray. Oh, I know, I need normal ones. It'd be tan, probably 50 by 65s, I'm thinking. Yeah. One about there. Then I want a second elevator here. It's a little difficult to fit in. That's what I'm kind of worried about, because we had this one before. That one fits there pretty okay. This one really doesn't. Okay, so if I move this off over here. Let's try moving this back. To about there. Okay. So if I now try to squeeze this elevator in back here, I can get it to work. Actually, I might put that elevator a little bit more out to the side. just looks a little off. Oh, can I get... I think that's okay. I think that those are okay locations for the elevators, and then I really don't have to do a lot of superstructure work. I do now have to add in... Actually, let me mess with this line a little bit. Like, this guy can get brought back slightly. I'm gonna move this one up just to try to keep the lines a little bit more consistent in terms of size. Okay, I think that works. Although, that kind of works. There is one issue which I think it's encountering, and that's that I think this needs to be a little higher up. Sorry about there. A very slight adjustment. I do need the red bar. Which one is it? Always forget. Not gonna be a warning. Darker. There we go. Set rest angle to 348. Okay. And now I add the arrestor wires. Let's start with 80 foot arresting gear, because that's pretty much what I've been using on these carriers. It seems to be about, yeah, that seems to be about the right size for my early jet carriers. Okay. And with that all in place, I think I'm going to mess with 5 just one more time. I'm going to put that more at the elevator. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. I think that looks just a little bit better. Alright, so plane-wise, I am going to start out with one of my typical AWACS aircraft, probably on an elevator. So that would be air, medium plane, set rest angle 270. I'll put it on the aft elevator. I think like I want maybe a 23-foot circle. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna mess with 5 just a little bit more. This right here might need to be shifted more over. Yeah, let's do that. But the other thought is that this goes back down here. And then that goes there. Probably what I'll do. Okay, yeah, I think I like that more. Okay, so how many of these do I actually have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I can add in basically 4 jets on deck. There's one thing I want to make sure is I change the gun caliber here just to try to stop those from rendering. Get a Crusader on deck. We can copy that again. We'll have a couple Crusaders and a couple Super Mysteries. Actually, I'll put this one on the other elevator. There we go. I think that's good for the refit of the rest of the Foch class. And yeah. I like that refit more than the other one I did, so, you know, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. And then after this point, it's just going to be Penleve and Rochambeau that need a refit, which that one will have to be an engine rebuild. So that's going to get a little costly. We're definitely going for, like, multiple engine rebuilds all at once soon, which is going to be a little painful. But oh well. And it is 1952 now, so I would actually like to get a another super carrier laid down, but maybe it's a little bit more down the list of priorities when I'm trying to get everything else. Oh, the Eileys are now slowing down. Yeah, I don't want to do a refit to the 1949 than the 1950 standard. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I like how that one looks a lot better. But you know, we're 5 months on the Joffres getting rebuilt. We're 5 months on the other Foches getting rebuilt. 3 on Gambetta. I'll go one more turn. And I think after that turn, we will call the episode. Or after this turn, I'll call the episode. Okay, Austria and Great Britain still have an alliance. Russia and Austria have an alliance. I don't think we're in a... Okay, we are advanced in terms of tech. Wow! We jumped from, like, behind to advanced in terms of tech very quickly. Screw it, allow it. I need more budget. There's effectiveness of HA and surface air missile on new fighters ready for operational service. Oh, that didn't get me any money. Oh, no. Anyway, with that, I think I will see you all next time. Links to my Discord as well as Community Rule the Waves Discord are down below. I'm really actually considering getting a Blue Sky now that it's gone public. But that's not ready yet, so that's not getting put down below at least this video. But watch out for future videos. I would probably already have it for a bit. But yeah, anyway. Link to my Discord down below if you want to join that for notifications on when these videos go live. And you can join the Rule the Waves Discord to hang out and chat about Rule the Waves, which is kind of like my main public Discord right now. And yeah, with that being said, thank you, Naval Warfare Simulations, Matrix, and Slytherin for the free copy, and I will see you all next time. Bye! Why did my voice go high?